But in his 20s, this young man wants to talk to us about an idea he has on the soapbox that he wants to put to the people of Ireland, and he is firmly convinced that he is right about this idea. Now, it sounds heavy, but it's not. Stay with us now. Stay with us. It's about the national debt. He reckons that you should skip it, repudiate it, renege on it, welch on it, refuse to pay it. That's the end of it. You welcome, please, John Waters.
It is a basic moral issue. Should we deprive our people of the necessities for a good, healthy, decent, dignified life in our country? Or should we deprive a handful of fat cat bankers of a relatively small amount of extra profit? It really is as simple as that. So-called experts hypnotise us with figures and balance sheets, while our real wealth is hemorrhaging from every port and airport like blood from a stuck pig. We're mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore.
If the John then met the John now, we wouldn't know how to communicate. He would think I didn't know anything, and I would know he didn't know anything. Things were very bad then. It's very hard to imagine what it was like then if you weren't there, and how close it was to, you know, Gerber used to say, banjaxed. We were banjaxed. We really were. Remarkable, really. 20 years from banjaxed to bonanza. Nobody predicted that it would go from that to what it is now. So you feel a bit silly in retrospect. I feel silly looking at myself saying that, knowing what I know now. But at the time, that was the way it was. That was the fear, that those words, you know, poverty, hunger, immigration, famine, they were real. They were real ideas, and they were real dangers.
Yeah, it's very strange watching that, because there's now the three layers. There's the 1987, the original video, the Late Late Show. Then there's the 2007, I suppose, reaction to it. And there's now, which is like another kind of almost 20 years. And the strange thing is that the first and the last are, you know, in tune, in harmony. And I'm in harmony with myself. But the guy in the middle hasn't a clue. You know, it's incredible to watch that and to know that guy is actually speaking for effect. He's just speaking pragmatically out of a particular moment. And so I kind of surrendered on the economic issue for a long time. I just put up the white flag and said, look, okay, they've won. Their narrative won. They've made Ireland wealthy. Their all-Ireland victorious narrative was on their mantelpiece and not on mine. I now know that's complete nonsense. Ireland was never wealthy. It's not wealthy. Ireland is a very, very poor country. Always has been. It never succeeded in finding its own way forward in the world. I've said it repeatedly, like in recent years again, that what we did was we inherited a shop from our grandparents and couldn't figure out what to sell in it. So we rented out the shop and lived upstairs, and that's what we're still doing. That's the truth. But that guy back in 87, he knew that somehow. And then he forgot. And then he remembered. And here we are. Talk about schizophrenia. And it's really salutary, you know, because, you know, almost immediately, almost immediately, when that camera was switched off, I was wrong again. But I had been right the first time, if I just stuck to what I'd said then on the Late Late in 87, because that's still true. That's the kind of constant truth. That's been true all along. It's really the price of continuing to be in the mainstream, I suppose.